Who's there?
Hey, this is Raymond again.
Raymond who?
Hey, this is Raymond again. I called twice before. Had sex with two women. I've also had a lot of sex in, sex chat rooms. Which, I haven't, like real sex. You can just, delete this, because just, no one's ever, asked me about, my sex life before. And, it's a big part of my life, and it's also been, immensely disturbing, what I've done in these sex chat rooms. So, this might feel rambly. I'm going to jump in. Like I said, you can delete this. You just want, the name and number. That's Raymond and 2. So it started, I'm just going to talk about the sex chat rooms. It started in the MSN chat rooms. I don't know if you remember those. That was, a somewhat big website. This was, early 2000s, 90s, whatever. They were completely unregulated. You could create whatever room you wanted, talk about whatever you wanted. So it was just a ton of pedophiles at the beginning. But then a lot of sex chat and a lot of role play stuff. And I got super into it. I think a lot of people I assume stopped. I never did. I also a lot of time would pretend to be a girl, which was you get a super amount of attention. And it's this really great feeling. That's why I got that. And I would just jump into whatever the guy was into. If you want a submissive girl, I would be yeah, because you put whatever action you're doing, an asterisk. So I'd be oh, I'm tied up. Or if they wanted a girl kick him in the nuts, I would type I'm stomping on your nuts. I don't even know if I want to talk about this stuff anymore. I don't know. It feels good to get it out, though. I'm gonna hang up. Well, no. Yeah. There's just some people stand out. One girl, this is when I would be a guy, she would like to roleplay celebrities, but, female singer-songwriters, and then get, blackmail during contract negotiations into having sex. Not specifically Alanis Morissette or Sarah McLachlan, more contemporary ones, or whatever it was a few years ago. Yeah, things like that. One guy would competitive sex. He would competitive sex where he would be winning, in kind of bizarre situations. One was a female drill instructor was trying to embarrass a guy by having sex with him in front of all his squad mates and making him come real quick. But then he would actually get the upper hand and make me or the girl come really quick, and she would be embarrassed by how good at sex he was. A lot of you go to in the sex chat rooms, you would role play a lot of the old porn standards. Maybe not. Is landlord? Do they ever do porns about landlords? I think I've seen those. You see how you're behind on your rent, you got to fuck your way out of it. It seems like a thing that happens in real life. What else? Couple stuff. Even before that, you hear about it now. I guess it's gone mainstream, but that's always been a big thing. And it was the worst were actual real life teachers who would want to role play about having sex with their students. Yeah, so a lot of stuff like that. Really disturbing stuff. Which leaves not a lot of foot guys. I'm gonna hang up since this wasn't already cut off.
Who's there?